Hello, and welcome back to the Guild Wars Factions Let's Play. So here we are, we're going to talk with Jamie here, and we can choose if we want a journey to Heltzer, aka the Kurziks, or Cavalon, the Luxons. I think because we're eventually going to do both, because we're going to do all the missions, because I want to show off everything. We'll do Heltzer first, only because they have some armor that I want for my warrior. I think it looks cool. So we'll do Heltzer first. Master Togo wanted me to give you some special instructions before you visit the Kurziks. You should know that above all, the Kurziks respect innovation and creation above all else. Additionally, everything the Kurziks do must first be approved by the Council of Nobles. I suggest you use diplomacy and show respect to the Kurzik nobles. Speak with Count Heltzer in the House Heltzer first. He has a great deal of influence with other nobles and might be sympathetic to our cause. To find him, speak with Guardsmith Aldrich in Altrum Ruins. This will allow access to House Heltzer. Alright. And then we'll just snag this one as well. Master Togo wanted me to give you some special instructions before you visit the Luxons. You must know that the Luxons respect strength above all else. If you wish to align yourself with the Luxons, I suggest you remember this fact. Speak to Elder Rhea first. She has a great deal of influence with all of the clans and might be sympathetic to our cause. You should be able to find her in Cavalon. To get there, speak with Watchman Bincius at the Zoshiros channel. Alright. So we can choose which one we'll do first. And so for now, we'll do the Heltzer. We'll do the Kurziks first, and then we'll do Luxons. So yeah, and we can save some time because apparently we just gotta teleport to the challenge area, and there'll be someone we can talk to. Aha, this dude. Don't be scared. I might look like a little off-putting, but I'm really quite friendly. Well, to Kurziks anyhow. I used to be human like you, but I sacrificed my flesh to become an immortal defender of the forest. Since then, I've been assigned to guard House Heltzer against Luxon raiders and spies. I can't say it's all that interesting, but then again, it's not like I have much else to do. Is there something you'd like to discuss? Yeah, sure. Yeah, you want me in? Let me get this straight. You and Menlo want to become Kurziks. Count Heltzer might want to hear of this immediately. Let me know when you're ready to enter House Heltzer. Okay, I don't know if I want to become Kurzik. I'm just willing to work with him. But let's go. Let's see what we got. House Heltzer. So this is like the House Heltzer. This is basically the Kurzik capital city. For them, not in lore, but for the game. I don't think it's just one of the many houses in the Kurzik area. Actually, let's read it. Owned in this people god walking like gods of mortals. Yeah, of course. People want to own the House Heltzer because it's the big one. But one of the oldest and largest of the Kurzik houses, the Heltzers can trace their lineage to Saint Victor and well beyond, a fact that they waste no opportunity to mention to newcomers. As masters of thought, magic, and architecture, their buildings are nothing short of exquisite, and getting past their magical wards and protections is nothing short of miraculous. So yeah, so here we are. Quest-wise, let's see, we want to go up there. What's this guy got? We might as well pick him up. I know one of the quests is going to require us to get Kurzik and Luxon faction, so we're going to have to do quests to get some faction. Let's see. Now, can I help you? Better yet, can you help me? Business has never been better, and my waiting list isn't getting any shorter. But being a legendary instrument crafter is harder than it looks. I'm so busy, I don't have the time to craft any truly unique masterpieces. If I am to become a true legend beyond this rather provincial market, I need help collecting the most rare and expensive components for my new creations. Take this, for example, my secret design for a new musical instrument. Neither seen nor heard ever before. Yes, I speak of the one and only melodic Gakkai flute. I have all the parts I need, expensive and polished and ready to piece together. All that remains is the piece that really puts the melodic Gakkai in the melodic Gakkai flute, by which I mean the melodic Gakkai horn. Now, some say the melodic Gakkai is a myth, but I say nonsense. Why, I saw it myself only a few decades ago. Surrounded by dangerous... That's it. Look, friend, I've got orders to fill. Just bring me a melodic Geki horn and you'll be rewarded. Or my name isn't Vasilil Lutgardis. Vasily Lutgardis? Sounds like sounds like a mythical melodic Geki needs to die. Alright, well, we'll do that when we're out exploring the area, but we gotta do this. Oh man, it's the Heltzer, dude. I thought Shiro had been dealt with using the sacred urn of St. Victor. Master Togo's plan must have failed then. Well, in any case, I cannot move the Kurziks on the word of a stranger, and clearly the Redemptors will need to meditate on the matter and divine the will of the gods. If you truly wish to help us in this effort, you must first prove yourself our friend. Once you've done so, I'll secure you an audience with the Council of Nobles. So yeah, so this is the main one right here. I think it's befriending the Kurziks is the main one, but let's go. We Kurziks are a devout people, living strictly by the tenets of the gods. It is our spiritual leaders, the Redemptors, who commune with the gods through portents and signs, and pass down the use of the will of the gods. This is why we enjoy the favor of the gods over all others. We are proud of what we have accomplished, but unlike our enemies, the Luxons, we do not allow our pride to blind us to the will of the gods. I do hope you have not thrown your lot in with those barbarians. Alright, befriending Kurziks. So this is the big one. The council has spoken. To prove your allegiance, you must first earn Kurzik faction by undertaking tasks on behalf of the Kurziks. There's rumor that certain unscrupulous individuals will even sell faction for gold. When you have accumulated 10,000 unspent faction points, you will be counted as an ally of the Kurziks. What will you say? I'll prove myself a friend to the Kurziks. So that's going to be our new main quest for a while, befriending those Kurziks. Alright, so let's see what these other ones are. Song in Stone. I cannot tell you how happy I am that the plague is under control, but it has come at a price. The Luxons are growing even more bellicose. It's high time we healed the living stone and rebuilt the cathedral, but their raids are keeping all of my usual forces occupied. They look like a fair hand in a fight. I need someone you look like a fair hand in a fight. I need someone to protect the stone singers, while they complete their ritual songs that will heal the cathedral stone. The Luxons are sure to make it difficult, so you must be wary. Help us complete the rebuilding process, and the gods will surely smile upon you. And if that's not enough compensation, House of Heltzer will make it worth your while. The cathedral will rise again. Alright. And then these two. So that was like a normal quest, I believe. Defend Fort Aspenwood and the Jade Quarry are two PvP formats. We'll go to the arena. I don't know if we'll actually be able to play any of them, though. I don't know if there's people playing, so I don't know if I'll ever find a group. You need people on both sides. But we'll see. Maybe there's some type of rotation. Maybe there's enough bots to keep it alive so you can just join. I don't know. We'll find out. But let's get the quests. If you really wish to help the Great House's Sage, then travel to Fort Aspenwood. Master Architect Gunther is building a secret weapon there known as the God's Vengeance. Despite our best efforts to keep knowledge of this weapon from our enemy, it appears the Luxons have discovered our plans. Word has reached us that one of their great Leviathans was sighted traveling to Fort Aspenwood with an intent of destroying Gunther's weapon. Please head to Fort Aspenwood immediately and speak with Master Architect Gunther when you arrive. Alright? And then Jade Quarry. As you know, we Kurziks make many of our fine instruments, sculptures, and weapons from jade mined from the Jade Sea. This wouldn't be such a problem if not for those barbaric Luxons. They actually have the audacity to claim that the Jade Sea and all its resources are theirs alone. By what right, I ask you? None at all. We have begun an operation to recover some jade, and we could use your help. Will you travel to the Jade Quarry and lend Commandant Durham your assistance? I'll go. Alright. Getting this quest. Let's keep walking around the Heltzer, though, before we just leave. See what else we got here. And this big... Look at the skybox. Spooky. As you know, the Jade Wind blew across the land 200 years ago. Its magical energy infused itself into the land, creating powerful deposits we now extract. On the Jade Sea, this energy was trapped in the very jade itself. While here in Ekavald, it has manifested as amber. Combined, the jade and amber enables us to do many things. The juggernauts you see are just one example of what can be accomplished by using both resources. Without amber and jade, the Kurziks' way of life would be no more. Some collecting stuff. They're collecting Luxon pendants. Ultram ruins. So that will lead us back into the outpost. Okay. Because yeah, it's basically an outpost, and that leads to another outpost. So like there's another. Let's see. Okay, this. So what we're seeing over here with this and the fireworks and Vash over there. This is the restricted area. So all of this would only be if you owned if you're in the guild or the alliance, I should say, I think, that owns this outpost. Could you actually get in there? So we're not gonna be able to actually get in there. Well, apparently we're not allowed to cross the bridge. Okay, that's weird. So we can go this way. And we can go over here. So there's all this over here. Occurs at quartermasters. But we need equipment requisitions. So that must be what these quests must give us, equipment requisitions. Alright. You know, material trader. Ooh, here's ooh, and another one. Okay, got some quests. The ancient forest is a wonder. I could marvel at it for the rest of my days. There's so little that we know about this magnificent place. It's ironic, really. We Kurds spend our entire lives within this forest, and yet most of us never leave the confines of our houses and cathedrals. I myself haven't wandered out there for many a year. The wardens have made it far too dangerous for anyone but the bravest adventurers. As a matter of fact, I'm currently conducting research to determine why the wardens of this forest have become so hostile to us. But I'm in a desperate need of some supplies, or some samples. Obviously, I'm unprepared for the harsh conditions of the deep forest, but you all look like you could handle yourselves. And if you're willing, I need you to kill a warden, a dragon moss, and a stone scale Kieran. Anything in the name of research. Yo, Rüntger. Oh man, you got two. Oh, and he's a Heltzer. Oh gods, you startled me. For a moment, I didn't know if you were the Black Moa. Don't think about me like that. The Beak of Darkness. Yeah, this talks about the Black Moa. Well, I've been on edge ever since my encounter. You've heard of the Black Moa, haven't you? No? Well, take a knee, stranger, and listen up. You see, it all began several months back. I was out on patrol, keeping my eyes peeled for Luxon scouts. Out of nowhere, our ears filled with the shrill cries of a winged beast. Then, I blacked out. I don't remember what happened, but I regained consciousness 5 days later in House Heltzer, covered in bruises and dizzy with a nasty headache. The healer said that my comrades had brought me here in a deep coma. Please, help me get revenge. Track down the Black Moa and put an end to it once and for all. My old friend, Joanne Zuheltzer in Ferndale should be able to help you find it. He was with me when we were assaulted. Just Joan? It's not Joanne. John. Just a weird way that with two N's. Alright. The Warden's on the march. Your earlier heroics enabled us to reestablish our hold on Arborstone, the sacred cathedral of Zuheltzers. While in the depths of our great stores of magical amber. Within its depths are great stores of magical amber. Unfortunately, as a side effect, the Wardens have been drawn to the areas in droves, and our defenses have been overrun. My nephew, Tarek, has been trapped inside. He's a talented stone singer, able to control the construct's magical protections, and I sent him in to summon stone guardians to help fend off the Wardens. But despite his talents, I fear that that alone cannot win this fight. Please, help Tarek Zuheltzer and Zuheltzer Guardians defend Arborstone at all costs. Alright. Oh, historian. Oh, man. We can get a... Okay, so these are all the houses, huh? Man, we got a lot of reading and learning in this one. This is going to be a Kurzik lore lesson. The structure of the Kurzik noble houses can be intimidating to an outsider. However, it is the most important part of Kurzik society. What house you are born into affects everything. It is my duty to keep records of all houses of public knowledge. So we're dealing with Zuheltzer, so let's start with them. Members of the House Zuheltzer are the leaders of the Kurziks. Since the Jade Wind passed over the forest 200 years ago, the Zuheltzers have led a renaissance of thought, magic, and art. They are the greatest builders and innovators, enchanting the stone itself with magical wards and protections. Their house motto is, "The mind conquers all." Their patron god is Dwayna. Alright, what about Vasberg? Those of House Vasberg are the greatest warriors and fighters in the Kurzik Empire. To them, battle is a perilous dance from which they trained their entire lives. Their house motto is, "Battle is the most magnificent of all the true God's creations." Their patron god is Balthazar. Right? House Brauer? House Brauer leads the Kurziks in the pursuit of the aesthetic. They create giant sculptures and paintings trying to bring color and life to the empire. Their house motto is "Beauty in everything beauty." Their patron god is Lissa. Alright. House Lutgardis. House Lutgardis is responsible for creating the most musical instruments. That's what that guy wants. We're getting the music. Okay. Most notable about the house is the tree singers who tend the forever trees in the eternal grove. They are able to reinvigorate the forest through song. Their house motto is, "Music is the voice of the five true gods." Their patron god is Melandru. Alright. And then the house of Durheim. Durheim. House Durheim is known as the Old House. They are historians and scholars with an extreme reverence of the past. They claim to have a special bond with Grenth that enables them to chronicle the lives of every Kurzik. Many of House Durheim are also great poets and playwrights. Their house motto is, "The five true gods teach us, the ancestors guide us." Their patron god is Grenth. Interesting. Got a little knowledge on the houses. Pretty neat. Alright. This is the Kurzik armor that I desire. The biggest barrier, if we're gonna get this, it's gonna be the amber. But I wanna get this Kurzik set. I like Kurzik armor. I think it looks cool. So that's a goal of ours. I think I got this. Matt's iron. It's all amber. Amber is what we're gonna need. So we need what? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24. So we're gonna need 24 amber. Alright, well then that's a goal, 24 amber. Alright, and then Ferndale is probably the next map out there. We got some runes, merchant. Let's do a full loop just to make sure we're not missing any quests. I think that we have everything, but yeah, so now we're back here. Okay. Oh wait, no, because remember, yeah, June, okay. June? I think it's June. I was painting the other day by the lake near Ferndale, and a group of dredge attacked me, and I had to flee. A dredge, a sly dredge if there ever was one, stole my art supplies of all things. I don't know what it wanted with them, but they were really expensive. A gift from the Kurzik master who trained me in the arts. Please, can you retrieve my stolen art supplies? I have always been a supporter of the arts. I love your character's got sass. I love it. Okay, I think this is that's a decent place. I think to stop for now. We have plenty of primary. We got plenty of secondary. I think that's what we'll do. We'll head out to this Ferndale area, and we'll start doing quests. Let's group up real quick. We have Senji always, Divana and Sin, the only other people who came with us. Let's add healer. Another healer. Okay, we can do. I'll bring Eve. We already have Sin. I feel like we could use any rangers anywhere. Yeah, we got Aiden. Alright, come on, Aiden. Go out here. Whoa. Oh, wow, this is all part of the map, huh? Oh, that's kind of cool. Look, I like how you have to come all the way up here. That's neat. Alright, well then you know what that means. We'll head down there and we'll head out to the brave new world in the future. Look at the sky. Oh, man. Echoval Forest is pretty cool. Look forward to seeing it in Guild Wars 2. I think it's going to be pretty cool. But yeah. Alright. Well, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one, where we go out into the actual forest itself and do some questing. Till then, stay super.